own my own business, and I was shown this technology about 7 months ago. And actually, I should have listened, because the same person, which is my brother, has been trying to tell me about this for the last few years, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt for not listening to him. But anyways, to cut matters short, I did my homework on these new asset classes, on these altcoins, and I have learned which ones have use cases. But I hear a lot of people keep on talking about Bitcoin, which Bitcoin can't do anything besides be more like a storage cabinet where you put your money in, and the only reason it goes up is because everybody flocks into it, puts the money in there, so it just raises up the capital on it, and yeah, you're able to spend it, but it can't control or settle things like some of these other altcoins can. These smart contracts that will be use cases. Even the gaming industry, they have developed software and stuff like that to where you're going to be able to earn and make profit off of it and own your assets that you own. It's amazing. But not, and I get everybody wanting to push Bitcoin because that's all people know is Bitcoin. So when all this stuff goes over, pretty much a lot of people, that's what they're going to run to is Bitcoin. But until they learn about these other altcoins and what they're able to do, but they don't realize that they can get these other altcoins so cheap, and that would able them to make millions instead of a few thousand here and there. Because anybody, just even me, if I took $5,000-$10,000 and put it on Bitcoin, I'm not gonna make millions. I'll make maybe a few $100,000 or something like that, or maybe less, I don't know, but I won't make millions. I'm talking about multi-millions. And one thing that you have to learn or know about these altcoins is that the IMF is involved. All your banks are involved. And the IMF has said that this is going to be the new Bretton Woods moment. That's pretty huge, because back in 1944, they tried to peg a coin to make it a universal currency. And with this new technology for the financial system, this new Bretton Woods, you're going to have multiple altcoins that's going to be in that basket, and one of them is going to be XRP. XRP is going to be the universal currency to settle in between. So the U.S. dollar is no longer going to be the dominance. That's how big this is. So the U.S. has led the dominance in the currency for a good long time, and they have lost that. And right now, you could buy XRP so cheap that in time, you can be a multi-millionaire. Millionaires are going to become billionaires. Billionaires are going to become trillionaires. And this is going to be a short period of time. One thing that you need to realize is we're no longer in the wild, wild west on the blockchain anymore. So things will move a lot faster than what you think. And what you are seeing now is what you have always seen is a dead market. That's why, right now I don't care about what's going on right now. What I care about is what's going to be going on in 2021, 2022. Because once it goes live, I've already heard a few from Ripple and a few other places. XRP is not meant to be little money. To start out, it's meant to be 3 to 4 figures. Wrap that around you. Because it's meant to last 40 to 60 years. XRP is. That's how big it is. And no one will hold on, I lost my thought here, but I'll pick it right back up. Okay, so we was talking about that we were in a dead market right now, but once this thing goes live, you will not be able to rely on your old charts. These old charts that's going on right now that people's relied on, it is people's emotions or companies' emotions. They feed into it, pull back out. They feed into it, pull back out. And so it's not even live. Once this thing goes live, the charts that people are going by now are not even. There's going to be new charts written because it's going to run totally different. In the beginning, everyone will run to Bitcoin. They will. That's a given until they learn about these others. And I'm going to tell you about XRP. XRP, this is what I told a guy the other day. Everything will settle through XRP, the ISO 20022. That it will be the standard in every country, in every state. People will use it for years and not even know that they use it. The average person out here that just uses their Visa card and their MasterCard because that's what the bank offered them. Will banks go away? I don't see banks going away because, you know, the average people don't have the common sense to take matters into their own hands. So they work a day, you know, a weekly job, a paycheck to paycheck. They need banks to be able to get a mortgage. They can't take matters into their own hands. They need a bank to go get finance and get a car. So banks will still be around. For those that are a little bit smarter, that can handle their finances on their own, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could bank yourself as long as you manage your money in the right way. And there are, just like when you go to a bank, you get a CD to save up, to get a percentage, and you hold them in there for so long. Some of these trading platforms have those certain type of things to where you can put your stuff in there in a CD. And accumulate interest, and you can live off that interest if you get in the right programs. So, you know, people will use it for years and not even know it. Visa, MasterCard, the banks, all payment systems, except, you know, you do have XLM that, you know, I see being played in certain markets in your low-lying countries. And then, you know, well, let me put my file up here. Make sure. Okay. And then I want to end it with this note here. Then you have others like XDC, Zenfin, smart contracts for the banks, and more. You know, you have VeChain, VET, Tron. Tron's going to be a big player. TRX. They were all, these here will all be big players. And these are just a few, so do your research and you should be fine. But Bitcoin's not everything, but they hype it up so that way everybody runs to it. And yeah, the little guys that put a few hundred, 1,000 here and there, stuff like that, they're going to make money, but they won't make millions. But the ones that learn about these other altcoins that actually have use cases, that have programs that run on the blockchain and settles matters, and once they get into that, they can make a lot more money. They can get it in early, like even right now. I mean, I'd buy, you know, at $5, I'd buy $10 just because I know what an XRP is going to be, just because I know what an XDC is going to be. I know what an XLM is going to be. I know what a VeChain is going to be, a VET. So those are all pretty much things that you have to consider when you're getting into this space. I know I own my own business, and all my money, and that's even my, you know, my business money has gone over to this space. I have hardly anything into my personal account because I know what the value of the dollar is being right now, and what it's going to be. It's going to depreciate. It's going to go away. They're going to start charging you to keep that money in your bank account. And this technology is going to do nothing but grow. And 2021 is going to be the year. You know, these little bull runs that you have going on right now, I don't even worry about. And I know people are hyped. I let it run its course. I'm looking at when it becomes live in the first and second quarter. And that first and second quarter, you're not even gonna know how to fathom if you own XRP and even XDC.